Okay, so that was James Brown then with I Gotcha. It's not got ya.
Gotcha.
Not got you, it's gotcha.
Gotcha, it is gotcha.
Right, so look,
He's a legend, isn't
he is a legend.
he? Yes. Sorry, go on now.
Oh, sorry. Look, you can interrupt me, Dave.
Yeah.
You can interrupt me. It's your show.
I can see the look. Like I want to ask you something busy.
It's your show, as well as my show.
Even though I'm number 2.
That's why we call it the Dave and Dave Show.
Yeah.
Anyway, before we veer off now, I've sort of been doing a bit of driving about this weekend because a couple of days off and you got to do a bit of this and you got to do a bit of that. And I've been looking at a certain shops that we pass sort of locally here, and there's always one sort of thing that amazes me really, with it being Easter time, is that you get.
So
do you know what I done then? I actually yawned then.
I know, it's infectious.
I yawned.
Well, I haven't yawned yet.
Am I boring?
You're boring yourself.
Am I boring?
I haven't said a word.
No, but that's what I was saying. I actually yawned then, and how many of you out there now listening to this have just yawned as well? It's funny that now you can't help it. Do you know I can feel another one coming?
I know,
on?
it's infectious.
No.
The whole around the can and tap is yawning now. It's infectious.
I can feel another one coming on, but I'm not going to do it. So look, as I've been driving about, I've been looking at these shops, right? And I've sort of been thinking to myself, you work hard all week, and I know you've got the weekends or what have you, but now you've had 4 days off. You spend time in certain shops and you get sort of garden stuff and you get housey stuff, and of course everybody else thinks the same and they all do the same thing, and then you've got a queue like mad to get into the car park. You've got a huge long queue again at the checkouts.
It's wherever you go, isn't it? Not just the shops though.
No,
when you want to go,
it's everywhere.
I don't know.
It's everywhere. I know.
To the fair or wherever you want to go.
And funny you should say that. Okay, and I can always remember my dad telling me, and I laughed, but now I'm a little older. I absolutely agree with him 100%. And he always used to say, "You're wasting your time going out on any bank holiday.
Absolutely.
Stay in.
100%.
That's the best thing you can do." Because you'll just be frustrated by all the traffic. I'd love to name the shops, but I'm not going to. They're a nightmare to get in. They're a nightmare to get out. You can just about fit half the stuff in your car that you want. And you've just, you've got a privilege of had 4 days off, and you just spend it queuing and just buying things that you don't really want.
I know this sounds boring, right? But I used to prefer to work sometimes. Sorry, it is boring,
you were right then.
I'll shut up then.
And that was a real yawn then. You prefer to work
and have time off when I wanted it.
No, okay,
when everyone else is in work.
You sound a little bit like a loner.
Yeah.
But that makes sense.
It sounds sad, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does really. But
it's not sad though.
No,
it's practical.
Sense. You're making sense. What can I say? But my dad always used to say that, and I used to think, how miserable can you get? But as I sort of see everybody doing these things.
You look all tearful, like you've been yawning so much.
Well, I don't think it's the yawning. One, I've sort of been looking at you now for coming up to an hour, which gets pretty tiresome, really.
Makes your eyes water.
I have asked GDFM if they could have some sort of screen up.
Yeah.
So I don't have to always see you.
We could have built something, couldn't we?
Well, I think I'm going to bring something in myself next.
Well, I'll bring something in as well.
Yeah,
so we put it on top and build something between us, couldn't we?
Of course, it doesn't have to be that high
50-50 sort of.
I mean, I could hide behind this pencil case here, really.
You're lucky like that, aren't you?
Yeah, no, I know. I'm not the tallest guy in the world, by the way, if any of you have sort of seen me or guessed. Anything like that. Or you can tell by my voice.
I think you've probably given that impression by now, and people will understand that now, don't they?
Perhaps that's why I don't like queues. Because I just feel like... You
say, I don't like you, then? Perhaps that's why I don't like you.
Well, no, it could be. Yeah, it could, hey, look, you take that how you want.
That's it, see?
But, regards to queues, perhaps that's why I don't like queues. Because it feels like I'm, I don't know, standing in the middle of Manhattan or something.
Yeah.
There's all these tall people around me. With tall buildings, I mean.
Tall buildings, yeah.
If you have, I'm not saying you didn't get that, but that's what I was meaning.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, yeah.
Well, I'm bored of talking to you now, Dave.
I'm bored of listening to you.
Yeah, I know. So let's get a song on.
Okay, what are we going to have then? Should we have Steelers Wheels?
I tell you what, let's hear it.
Well, Stuck in the Middle with You by Steelers Wheels.
Yeah. You looked at me when you said that, as if you wanted to
I did it on purpose.
As if you wanted to be stuck in the middle.
Do you know I sang that last night?
Did I?
Yeah, I did.
Right,
yeah.
See.
I sang it last night.
You got to stop singing in your car, Dave. It
wasn't in the car.
Well, Hey, look, let's not talk about
Let's
that.
not talk about it. Right, okay. Last question, I think.
Whee!
Yeah, me. You'd be relieved.
Yeah.
Okay, right. What's the biggest Easter egg you've ever had? Or eaten, even?
Well, that's a tricky one, isn't it?
Yeah. I just
You
looked
looked
round. I
around
looked
then?
round then, expecting the pint glass to be there. I mean, what sort of radio station is this?
Well, I don't know. I mean, so yeah. So
perhaps I got problems.
I'd say about the size of a pint glass, really.
Actually,
would
there's a
be-
teacup there.
Well, do you know what? We've
That's
been
what
here
it-
now nearly
yeah.
an hour now,
Yeah, I know.
and not a cup of tea in sight has
Yeah.
happened. So I'm certainly going to have one before I go home.
Right.
That's for definite. Because we're on again now. So at the
Pretty
start of
soon.
May, is
yeah,
it?
yeah.
I'm going to bring a flask with me.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do.
That means you make it all then. Can I have some?
Well, no, I won't. No.
Oh, you have
because-
them for
because
yourself?
Because you take sugar and I don't.
But I can have a separate sugar on the side.
That's if I want to give you some of my tea.
Right, okay.
So look, we're going to have to say our goodbyes because we're
Okay,
sort of
yeah.
coming to the end of the
Yeah.
show now.
And I got cakes.
Oh yeah, we got some cakes
Yeah.
today, so we'll do a little bit of that now. We'll have some a cup of tea and a cake now.
Cool.
So look, we're going to say our goodbyes. Thank you so much for listening over the last
Absolutely. I'll
hour
second that.
to the Dave and Dave show here on GTFM 107.9. Is there anything like you'd like to say to the listener, Dave? Just to say
It's been great to have
goodbyes?
your company. Right, okay. I'm playing us out with, well, not just the Spernaes music vault, it's the Spernaes and Frantony music vault,
I like it.
even though I'm still number 2.
Yeah.
Are you going to alter that now?
Get on with it. We'll
Can
be
we just
running-
go 50-50
Yeah,
on it?
if you want.
Yeah,
Chicken and
thanks,
rice. We'll be
thanks.
going on to the next show now.
We're going Bowie Womack and across 110th Street.
And have a good evening.
Happy Easter.